I'm Gino DePaoli with sports. The Calgary Flames were hoping to end their road woes when they traveled to Detroit to face the Red Wings last night. And early on, it seemed the bad luck would continue as the Wings had 28 shots on goal in the first period, and it was only 2-1 Wings. Then cue the comeback. Down 4-2, the Flames came back in the third and led 5-4 at one point. Then Detroit would tie it up at 5 going into overtime, whereas nothing was solved. So cue the shootout where new Flame Olli Jokinen scored the shootout winner to give the Flames a 6-5 win over Detroit. Mika Kiprusoff made 60 saves in the win. The time is now for the SAIT Trojans as Game 1 of the ACAC Championship opens up tonight at the Campus Center. During the week, we preview both SAIT and Mount Royal. Now Craig Hopkins has the coach's point of view going into the series. Craig Hopkins is live from the Campus Center. Craig, what else is left there to say going into tonight's game? Thanks, Craig. You can catch, as Craig has told you, you can catch tonight's game at SAIT starting at 7 o'clock, and Game 2 is Saturday at Centennial Arena. It was a repeat of last year's Brier final as Kevin Martin and Glenn Howard squared off, and it was Martin getting the best of Howard as the Ontario skip failed to score the deuce in the final end and lost 6-5 to Martin. Martin finishes first and Howard finishes second, and there won't be much rest for them two as they will play in the 1-2 page playoff tonight, and Newfoundland's Brad Gushu will face the winner of the tiebreaker between Quebec and Manitoba tomorrow night. The Canadian Curling Association uses a bizarre way for qualifying to the Olympic trials, and it has curlers puzzled. And according to the teams at this week's Brier, they need a better point system.
I have a difficult time explaining it to people.
The 2010 Olympics are less than a year away, and today marks the one year until the Paralympic Games will take place at Vancouver. Rose Kingdom has the story. Hockey fans heading to the Canucks-Kings game tonight will have to deal with a picket line. 700 concession workers, cooks, and event staff at GM Place walked off the job. Members of the unit here, Local 40, say striking workers will not stop spectators from entering the GM Place, but they will ask hockey fans to boycott the concessions staffed by managers that work at GM Place. And that's Look at Spars.
Hopefully there won't be concession problems at tonight's Trojans games. You know, are you going to stay a loyal Trojan fan or going for something else?
Absolutely, and I'm pretty sure Coach Ken Babby is watching this game, so of course I'm with this Trojans all the way. Two-time ACAC champions. It should be a good game. Absolutely.